Like all interceptors in our world, is hooked into central computer, where is held all knowledge of what is good and what is bad. The voice had spoken with pride, and the doctor knew he must tread warily.
And if the function of central computer in this affair?
Again, the pride was clear in the voice, and the doctor realized it was almost messianic. God! It filters out all evil, whether visual, oral, or mental. It all allows us to be totally pure. A punishment is automatically administered by central computer itself. Generated evil in any form is allowed to be persist in the mind of the weary. The words escaped from the doctor's lips before he could stop them.
Well, obviously, not much good on human beings, where my presence is caused by a much fewer.
Be warned! I am capable of killing you with this little toy.
Oh, wouldn't killing be considered by an evil by your central computer?
Certainly not. You are a person by our or its standards, simply a thing, and things can be killed without punctuation. Now, why would you come to Amelia, Tranquil and intruder? Surely you must know the price of breaking the truce. The doctor hazarded a guess.
Death?
Quite. So why
Do you come here courting death? To me? As I said, I am not a Tranquillian as you appear to think, though some of my best friends are, and I feel no shame for what I travelled here their behalf to bring you a warning.
a warning?
Yes, owing to a slight misunderstanding and a massive injection of molecular seasonings of war has been declared by the Tranquillians. You are in fact about to be attacked.
And then it dawned upon the doctor that was exactly what he was doing. He was letting Central Computer consider the applications and gave him instructions to his reaction. Finally, he straightened his head and spoke. Good. The doctor was surprised at such a nonchalant reaction.
Good?
Then Central Computer has its judgment being issued.
Yes, I have consulted by you, Central Computer. If you are an example of forcing me to be in the intruder, I'm not.
If you are an example of the sort of creature that you have now inhabits Tranquilla, then you all deserve to be destroyed. Our armory has been kept in good order. We would never have caused an attack and break the 50-year truce. We are too honorable for all such course. But when attacked, we shall repel and then invade and destroy. The doctor then massaged his wrists and twirled his feet to get a circulation moving as the Amalarian continued talking.
Central Computer,
Yes? Central Computer has further decided that you shall be allowed to go free and take the message back to the rest of your disgusting race. We shall fight this war and win, and soon every man and woman and child in Tranqueia will have the ultimate privilege of being masked and under the care of Central Computer. Inside the ship, Mordant was delighted to see that once more the crystal had come back to life, and the scene in the TARDIS was then again clearly in his view. Well. So we're back in contact with the dreadful doctor, we are. After spotting Dwarf Morant, Perry and Lucas spoke. He stroked the crystal to make their voices loud enough to hear without being strained, and once happy with the level, listened instantly. Where is this doctor? Said Lucas. Good question, agreed Morant cheerily.
Oh, I doubt whether he's far.
However, far is not far enough, young lady, Morant said tetchily.
Well, let's go and find him, shall we?
Mordant then had to heard enough. He crossed to the control panel, carrying the ball with him, pressed a button, and spoke tersely. Escovo, it's Mordant. Get up here. I want to talk to you about the final details of our deal, and now the battle is about to commence. He looked at the crystal and watched disappearing backs of Perry and Lopez. Go get him, children. Tell him Mordant waits. And that, with that burst to peal after peal of maniacal laughter. In the cell, in the stateroom of Albatan, Ravos and Kybrella were still befuddled. But slowly, very slowly, they were coming out of their hypnogun, inducted in a coma in the back of their senses. Abatan, 2 guards, walked to the chamber. All 3 were now armed. Abatan crossed his center cell and purposefully, intent on having words with Lopez, stopped with Ord and then struck on his tracks when he saw the center cell was empty. Oh no, Lucas. How could you do such a thing? We shall never be able to lift our heads in council again. Abatan turned and addressed the guards. Wait! Abatan, I must tell you the truth before you go. Too late, Ravalos. You have already told me the truth, old man. You are a traitor by your own admission.
No, only under the influence of Esquivel. He pointed something at me, and as I came out of the ship, some sort of hypnogun, I would imagine I lied, as did myself.
Yes, as did Kybella.
Same as he.
Esquivel lied. That is impossible, Ravdos. The families cannot lie.
I'm afraid it is true. He let that sink in before continuing with the catalogue of deceit.
There was no Amelian spy.
Only an old friend of ours called the Doctor. Esquivel knew his name and also knew he wasn't from Amadera. But Esquivel did the impossible. He had lied about him.
Esquivel.
Look, Shanko, you know about Esquivel?
Yes. He shot me and the guard with some sort of gun also. He made us leave our post. We also lied.
Look, we must stop the conflict. But Abatan, it's too late. The doctor went to warn the Amularians, and now we will be prepared to attack in their own defense. And then this madness, sheer madness, and Esquivel shall pay with his life.
At the same moment, the gun on the surface of Morn's pontoid ship swung in an arc until it finally was directed in its new target, Amalira, and the electrodes dancing in a barrel of the gun, waiting to be released, slowly charged the color from a deep and burning maroon to a perfect barcup yellow and then red, lasered. The doctor came marching out of the mist through the circle of gunmen, pushing any barrels that got in his path nonchalantly out of the way. When he reached the amazed Perry, his greeting was usually cheery remark.
Ah, Perry, how nice of you to drop in and see me like this. And who's the young chap you've been along with? Is that all you've got to say? The last time you saw me I was guaranteed a goner. I was about to be stoned to death. True. But as you were gone, it was obviously worked itself out in the end, so we didn't waste our time chatting about it. There are, of course, much more important things to be done. So let's our introductions of the way then be on our way.
Perry did exactly that.
Lucas, meet the doctor.
Hello.
Delighted, I'm sure. Right, off we go.